Hello guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. How you guys doing? Yeah guys, this morning I just like to talk briefly on what I like to stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving yourself, guys. Good numbers of persons today, they are just deceiving themselves without knowing. But to them, they thought that they are deceiving others, not knowing that they are just deceiving themselves, and they are also putting their own self at risk because they intend to gain by cheating others, unknown to them that they are deceiving themselves. Someone will help you. In the end, you pretend that yes, that person, you care for that person. You are together with the person. The person will help you. In the end, you will turn back at the person. You will now start looking for people to go and start begging the person that please don't be angry, forgive. I know that yes, I hurt you. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Look, well, if you hurt person, you will definitely pay for the consequences. Yeah. When you hurt someone, you will pay for it. A good example is that of David. Remember, David sinned and he pleaded for forgiveness. God did what? God forgave David. But was that the end? No. He still paid for it. His generation paid for it, for the sin, which they know nothing about. Who committed the sin? David. Who suffered the punishment? It wasn't David, but it was his lineage that suffered it. So that is how it works. Don't think that someone help you, then you turn back to bite the person. Then when the something now backfire, you now go back and start, please forgive me, you know, to err is human, to forgive is divine. This is the only thing good numbers of people know how to preach. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Look, you are putting your own lineage, your generation at risk. Yes. Remember, David sinned. He pleaded for forgiveness. God forgave him. But the sin never goes unpunished. Remember that. When you sin, you can never go what? Unpunished. David sinned. He pleaded. God forgave him, but he never goes what? Unpunished. The punishment was only lifted from David. He was the one that committed the sin. The punishment was also only lifted from him and handed over to his generation to come. And they suffer it. This same thing do occur today. You as a lady, someone who is not your relation, someone who is not your brother, someone who is not a member of your family is sponsoring you, either in the school or at work, fix you up, say go and work, or in the name of yes, both of you are together, both of you are friends, he loved you, with the aim of yes, we are playing life together, at least we hope to get a better life tomorrow. Then the guy now will continue to be investing all his earning on you, fix you up in the school. Then when you round up, when you are done with the school, you now come back to that same guy, look at his face and say, look, I'm no longer good for you. You are not my type. You are too low for me. You are uneducated. What are you doing? You are just putting your generation in danger because you will never go free. That thing you did to that guy, your children will suffer it. You have to know this. Yes, your children will suffer it. This is some of the reason why you will find out that in some family you just see that the boys, the male in the family, they will always be spending for girls outside. But at the 11th hours for them to say yes, it is time for them to settle down with that part with the lady will turn back at them. They will not know that what their mother did in the past is what they are receiving now. The punishment is what they are collecting. Please always be careful with what you are doing. Don't think that you are deceiving anyone. You are only deceiving yourself. Yes, you are deceiving yourself. You are not deceiving anyone. You are deceiving yourself or not to you. And you are putting your generation in danger. The sin will never go what? Unpunished. When David sinned, David was the one that sinned. He pleaded. Just the same language you guys are using today. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Then you will start crying, pretending as if, yes, you're really sorry for what you did. Look. Remember, the sinner who will never go unpunished. It can only be lifted from you. You that committed the sin, you might escape it, but it will never die just like that. Your children will suffer it. That is the truth. Your children will suffer it. So it's better for you not to just start what you know that you will not be able to complete. Don't just start it at all. Before accepting anything from anyone, before doing anything, you have to think twice, look deep. Don't be carried away with the present. Or because of the present situation, you won't reason about tomorrow. No. Today is the present, but tomorrow is the future. Always look ahead the future. This guy, will I be able to settle down with this guy in time to come? Not because maybe, you have been looking for somebody to use. Opportunity come, I have to grab it now. No. There are some opportunity you will grab, it will ruin your entire generation. Yes, there are some opportunity you grab, that will everything about you will be as in collapsed. That is why today, good numbers of people, they are walking on the street without knowing that they are not part of those that are living. Everything about them is as in down. Be careful with what you do. Be careful with what you do. You as a guy, a lady helps you. You pretend to love that lady. You go to her. And she will continue to invest in you. Then, at the 11th hour, when it is time for the lady to say, yes, it is time, thank God, I need to settle down now. Only for you to come back with different story. And you start begging. To err is human, to forgive is... Look. You are deceiving yourself. Yes. You are just what? Deceiving yourself. You will never go unpunished. The lady might say, yes, I've forgiven you, but you that commit that sin, you might not be the one to suffer for it, but your children will definitely suffer for that sin which you just committed. You have to know that. Your children cannot escape it forever. They will definitely pay for it. What you did to someone now, you or your children will also repeat. That is how it works. You are there, you know that, yes, this is some of the reason you discover that sometimes you and someone might be in the same place together, trying to achieve a particular thing at the same time. But you will discover that among that group, you guys might be 4 in number. But in that group, you will discover that there might be a particular person that whenever you people goes or whatever you people want to do, but that person will always get favored from people around. There's something you guys will start together and try to achieve, but before you know it, that guy, this very guy will just get it as in, just easily without any stress. He will just get it something, but meanwhile, you others will still be there running up and down looking for a way. But meanwhile, this other one will even forget that such a thing is even existent self. You take your time to study that guy. You observe that person, either his parents or his grandparents or his, for back then, one of that person's parents has been living good, so kind to people, so have been used to do good to people. No, those people might be paying him back as at that time with evil, but he will still continue doing good. But that good which he did will now come back to pay his relation, his person, that person now. That good will not be the one sustaining that person, making a way for that guy now to be succeed. Whatever he wants to do, before you know it, it will just look as if there's something he didn't even do anything self. We just get it so easily. It is the good that person's parents or his forefathers did in the past that is making a way for that one. That is it. So if your parents happen to be a wicked person, the person that always pay people good for evil for good, after people help them, they will, instead of them to pay them with good, they will pay them with evil. They will bite them, and later only to go back to that person and start leaning down saying, please forgive me. I know I've hurt you, but please just find a place in your heart. Just forgive, we are human. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Look, it will definitely tell on your generation to come. Yeah. You that commit that sin, you that did it, you might escape it, but your generation, your entire generation can never and will never escape it. They will pay for it. So be careful with whatever you are doing. Be careful. Don't just wake up one morning and just know. Before you do anything, always think about the future. Think about the future. Think about the future. Not just now. There are some persons today, because of their stomach now, they can do anything, forgetting that tomorrow is ahead. Good numbers of young people have destroyed their life with this. Just like the other day, I watched this on Facebook. This one was a lady, Hapu, in Nigeria. She went to school, round up her university, and she was posted for NYSC. Getting to that place, she started looking for PPA. That is how she come across a young man, approached her and promised her a place to get a work to continue her primary assignment as a corps member. Only for her to get there now, then the guy started building her brain with fake life. She was carried away, forgetting that the future is ahead. Then the guys end up getting through her, making out with her, but in the end, she never got what she was looking for. Then she fell into another wrong hands again. This one, she worked to the company by herself, another company by herself, and they grant her the job as a corps member. Along the line, she, because of the present stomach infrastructure, she fell into the trap of her boss. And her boss keep promising her from one promise to another. Don't worry, when you just round up this NYSC, we will retain you in this place. I will do everything possible. They will sign you in this place. You continue working here. Consider yourself as a staff already in this place. She will lose, open up, and the man burst into her. According to her, first she took in, they pull it out. Second, same thing occur, they pull it out. The third, she took in again, they pull it out. The fourth one, they pull it out. Now, the boss, at this point, the boss started developing hate for her, because he has already get everything he needs from her. He's no longer interested in her. Perhaps he's married already. So he doesn't need anything from her again. He has already got what he wants from her. And at the end of the NYSC now, the company like to retain this lady. But do you know that this same boss was also the person that was kicking against it, building the company with lies, that the girl is not ready, the girl doesn't even like the company, she doesn't want to continue working in the company, she would like to go back to her state. In the end, the company still signed the contract for this girl out of merit. But still, the boss, the man, never allowed her to know what is called peace in that place. So you now find out that because of her stomach infrastructure, now the present, what she needs now, she uses it to destroy her future. Yes, because the boss, normally, how I wish she respect herself and focus on the main reason why she was there, why she focused on her work, and said no to the boss. When the boss approached her, she never agreed to her boss. Her boss would have had a respect for her. All these things wouldn't have happened. Maybe her boss would have even been the one to even say yes, she's good, they will sign her. But still, now she lost everything because of her stomach infrastructure. Now, carried away by what she was seeing, forgetting that there is tomorrow. But now she got the work through merit, not even through the boss anymore. Because according to her, the boss aim now was to sack her so that she will go back to her state. But she know what she was doing. They now grant her the contract by merit. But still, The boss never allowed her to know what is called peace. This is what she engaged herself, involved herself into as a result of being carried away with what she needs now, forgetting that tomorrow is what's ahead. Always be careful with what you are doing, no matter what. Before you do anything, think of tomorrow. Because the things you do now may not tell on you now. But your children, your generation to come will pay for it. You will never go free just like that. When you do good, your children will gain it. They will reap it. If you turn out to be paying people, using evil to pay for good, just know that your children will pay as well. Yes, they will pay. They will pay. Don't think that there is what they call just forgive, there is something with your dialogue. No. Go back and check your Bible. Go back and check your religious book. Those that sing how they pay. Some succeeded by escaping it like David, but their lineage, their generation never escape it. They pay for it. That is how it works. So be careful with what you are doing. Don't use because of what you will gain to pull your future generation in danger, which they will now continue to pay for what they know nothing about. Good numbers of persons, they are living today suffering for what they did not know anything about in life. It was their forefathers, their parents that committed the sin. But today, their children is the one paying for it. So be careful. Please. Thank you very much. And remain blessed. Always think twice before you do anything. Thank you very much.